Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on here and do a focus feature video. So for today, I'm just going to be doing this nice smoky eye that you see going on here and this nude lip. So if you'd like to see how I got this eye, go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with an eye primer, and I'm going to go with the 24-Hour Wear Smashbox Photo Finish, which is the same one I had for my face. It just came in like a little kit. So you really only need the smallest amount. This stuff, it lasts forever. I got it like a year ago. It's probably expired, to be honest. But yeah, balling on a budget, so I'm not gonna be buying a new one anytime soon. Gonna go ahead and warm it up a little bit just to make it a little less thick, and spread that all over the lid and even up towards the brow bone, because with the smoky eye, you're gonna have shadow basically all over your lid. Once you have that on, you want to let it dry for a hot second, and then you're going to set it with a like neutral tone color, whatever is neutral for your skin tone. I'm going to choose this color right here. I'll go ahead and put the description of all the colors on screen again. And for that, I'm going to use my E23, just a nice huge fluffy brush. Once you have that on, it's going to look kind of funky because it's way lighter. For me, I thought that was neutral and it's a little bit white, but we're gonna fix it once we're getting everything dark in there. Anyway, we are going for a smoky effect, so you're not gonna be able to really see any of this bottom color once we're done anyway. So going in with the next shade, of course you're gonna wanna go like light coverage to full coverage. You don't wanna go straight in with just a dark color, because first of all, you want it to look blended. Second of all, it's gonna be looking chunky if you just go in there with like a dark color right away. So for that, I'm gonna grab my, let's see, a slightly smaller blending brush. I'm gonna go with the M535, yeah. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I believe that's Silk Cream, because I use it basically all 3 times I've used this palette. That's what I use as my transition shade. So just like a couple times. And you're gonna go ahead and start blending that in the crease. My highlight though. Today is going to be a lot of blending. That's why I decided to already have my whole face done, because this is going to be a little bit of an extensive video. Okay, and once you have your nice transition shade all put in place, we're going to start going in with more tapered brushes so you can get in there directly where you want to put your color and start building up the darker ones. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a smaller brush for that. I'm gonna go in with my E17. This is definitely a nice tapered brush to get like right in the crease where you want everything to be kind of darker and more compact. So for that, I'm gonna go straight in with that brown color right there. I think this is called Mocha. If I start to memorize them, I'll be proud, but I'm not there yet. So we're gonna be going with that one. So as you can see, I've started to kind of put it a little bit on the lid, but I'm also making sure I'm sticking really low in that crease. And an easy way to find out where your crease is going to be, if you even want to create a new one, is put the brush right where when your eye is opened, right there. Because if you have hooded eyes, you're going to want to either create a higher crease or really know when you close your eyes if the shadow is even going to be visible. So for me, it's right there. Once you start blending where you want your shape and all that, it's naturally going to start coming a little bit more on the lid space, but it's definitely not going to be as dark as the outer corner is. After every darker step on the outer corner, you're going to want to blend the crease again, just to make everything seamless at the end, and trust me, you will love the end result. So back in with Silk Cream. And just a tip, now that I'm about to go in with more of like the black shade, I think I'm going to do a combination of the brown and black. You're going to want to take a tapered brush, or for me, a beauty blender that I don't use for my face. And you're going to take your translucent powder, whatever it is that you use. I'm using the Laura Mercier. You're going to want to do a pretty heavy amount just on one side. And to catch any fallout and make sure you don't have like raccoon eyes, since I've already done my face, you're going to want to create a little line right there. and it's gonna look really crazy while you're doing your makeup, but once you wipe it away, it's gonna look so clean and so nice. So once you have that going on and you're looking kind of crazy, we can go back in with some darker colors and deepen out that outer corner, start smoking it up. And for that, I'm gonna be taking my M506. This is another really nice small tapered brush, but it's just going down in size. So for that is where we're gonna go, right in this corner. Okay, so there is another like darker chocolate brown shade we're gonna go in right here. I think that was the one Jaclyn said she was naming after the Friends, so the Central Perk, but she couldn't say that for copyright reasons, so it's Central Park, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go in with that one. And you can see we have that really nice classic eye shape going on right here. Basically like what the same effect a cat eye would do for you. It's going to lift your eye shape a little bit more. Instead of being like this, it's gonna be more snatched. Back in with your blending brush, going with that Silk Cream again. Okay, so now I wanna start going with a little bit of a shimmer, and she luckily has some darker shimmer shades in here that we can really intensify that corner and still add a little bit of depth. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's right above that darker brown shade we use, and it's still gorgeous. Oh, these are so creamy. It's still a gorgeous shade and like a nice copper that we can use. I'm taking that on just a nice little flat brush. I got this out of the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I still use it all the time. It's a really good packer brush on the end there. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and take that and pack it really close to the waterline and follow where you have darkened up those other colors as well. And surprise, surprise, we're gonna go back and blend it out. And since we're sticking with those nice brown chocolate warm shades, I wanna do something kind of coppery for the inner lid towards the corner. And she has a gorgeous shade in here that's her signature like fiery look. So we're gonna go in with that. It's the shade right here. And this, I will go ahead and swatch for you as well. These are such a good formula. Ugh, like, are you kidding? You're gonna go ahead and put that directly in the center. Oh my God. And once you have that all over the lid, we're gonna go ahead and brighten up that inner corner with the shade in the beginning of the palette. We're gonna go in with that shade right there. I believe it's called Beam. Just take your little E36, really nice for the inner corner. Oh, gorgeous. This looks like a really bad highlight, but we're gonna wipe it away soon enough. And before we start working on the lower lash line and connecting that V, we're gonna go ahead and wipe away all of this powder we've got going on. And you can see it has created such a clean line there. We're gonna go ahead and start working in that inner waterline and the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take a super small, I think this brush was like $1. It's an e.l.f. brush. It's just nice and tapered. I'm gonna start out with something kind of lighter so that we can build the intensity the same way we did on the top. And I'm gonna go in with that Mocha, I believe is what it's called. That brown right there. And once you have that going on, you're gonna see that it's really nice and seamless for that outer corner. And we're gonna take something a little bit more fluffy so we can go ahead and blend a little bit more and a little bit lower just to really get that smudge grunge effect. So for that, I'm gonna take my Morphe E17 and I'm gonna go in with Silk Cream. I know, love that color. It's gonna hit pan before any of the other colors. So we're gonna go right in with that and just blend away. And just for one little added touch, I am gonna go in with a darker liner in my waterline just to finish everything, make it really cohesive, pop on some lashes and some lips, and we will be done. So for my waterline, I'm gonna go in with the MAC Costa Riche. I love this stuff. It is gorgeous, like a dark brown, but I think it has some kind of like other undertones in there. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that right in the waterline. And you can see that really tied everything together. So we are ready for some lashes. And I'm gonna pop on just a simple black top liner just to add width before we put the lashes on. And if you've ever worn lashes, you know that makes a huge difference. If you haven't, go ahead and put your mascara on and you will be done. But for the sake of this video and myself, I am gonna pop some on. So you can see that top liner really did make a difference since we are going for that darker dramatic look. All right, so I have those on, and I did use the Ardell Denny Wispies. This is the second time I've used them, so it was super easy being that it already had my eye shape on there. And I am still letting the glue dry, so if you see a little bit of the white in there, excuse me. Now we can go in with some mascara to finish up that lower lash line and to tie the lashes to my false ones. And then I'm gonna put on our lip and we'll be done. All right, so I have the lashes on. I did put some mascara on my lower lash line as well. And now I'm gonna pop on a lip. For that, I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals matte lipstick in the color Homme. This is just such a nice nude lip. And whenever you have a dark eye like this, you don't want really like another pop on your lips. It's just too busy of a look. Unless you know that's your type of thing, then go ahead, girl or boy. But I'm gonna go in with this, and you can see it's basically the same color as my skin, but I love it. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you are able to recreate this at home with your Jaclyn Hill palette or any other neutral dark tones that you have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below of what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks.